Seth Doane to find out.
The 14th Dalai Lama.
He's the world's most celebrated monk, a Nobel Peace Prize winner and the spiritual leader of 6 million Tibetan Buddhists. A man with a message of compassion and nonviolence so meaningful and so cool, he's been featured in an Apple ad. So, though we'd arranged to meet him, it still seemed a bit otherworldly to see the Dalai Lama,
Your Holiness, I'm Seth Doane,
emerge from a hotel elevator.
Thank you very much. It's nice to meet you.
He's known to cast off formality, and did. The 81-year-old immediately accepted a little support. We met in Poland, where his busy schedule would allow, to discuss the Book of Joy. It's based on a series of conversations he had with an equally celebrated friend.
I saw this picture. It's great. You look like you're going to kiss him.
I told you once, behave like a holy man.
His co-author is South Africa's retired Anglican Archbishop Desmond Tutu, a pillar of his nation's struggle against apartheid. The book they wrote with editor Douglas Abrams explores a topic appropriate to the season: how to live a more joyous life. It's one of 100 or so, yes, 100 books the Dalai Lama has authored or lent his name to.
Why did you want to do a book about joy?
The subject is very good. If some book about sort of anger, about war, I don't want.
But joy, you know something about.
Joy, yes. Oh, happy, not only just on the physical level, but mentally. Peace, compassion. That's real joy.
Everyone have a right to achieve happy life.
The Dalai Lama brings to the topic the perspective and purity of, well, a monk.
You don't drink, you don't smoke, you've taken a vow of celibacy.
Yes.
Is there a lesson for the rest of us in that?
No, I don't think every human being cannot be monk. And if human being becomes celibate, then humanity will cease. So better to have more reproduction.
So you don't want everyone to be celibate.
His message is simple. Most people look for joy in the wrong places.
Everybody seeks happiness, joyfulness, but from outside, from money, from power, from big car, from big house. Ultimate source of happy life, even physical health, inside, not outside.
It's an inner peace, which he taught himself to find.
Anger, I think, almost gone.
You don't get angry?
No.
Really?
Really?
Something must annoy you.
A little bit. Very temporary, short, some kind of reaction. Otherwise, no ill feeling.
Wow.
Through training, 50, 60 years, analytical meditation.
You get up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
To start meditating.
That's right.
And you'll meditate for 4 or 5 hours?
That's right.
You'll do it in a temple or in a hotel room?
Or in car. Now today, I think about 1 hour drive. So in car, occasionally just seeing, looking here and there. In big field, I saw some deers. Very nice.
The deer?
Very nice.
What did you like about it?
Peaceful. Vegetarian, peaceful, very nice.
He's a man who seeks peace, but for most of his life has known conflict with adversary China, which bars him from returning to his native Tibet. At just 2 years old, he was identified as the reincarnation of the recently deceased Dalai Lama, the name for the highest religious figure in Tibetan Buddhism. At age 4, he was brought to Tibet's capital city, Lhasa.
You are here to love all living things. Just love them.
It's a story ripe for Hollywood, and it's been dramatized by no less than director Martin Scorsese in Kundun.
What can I do? I'm only a boy.
He was just 15 years old when he became Tibet's sole political and spiritual leader. That was in 1950, the same year officially atheist communist China occupied Tibet. The Dalai Lama tried in vain to negotiate self-rule for his people.
In 1959, the Dalai Lama fled to India, following the Tibetan revolt against the Chinese.
he formed a government in exile.
We decided we are not seeking independence. We are not seeking separation. We are very much willing to remain within the People's Republic of China.
To this day, China views the Dalai Lama as an enemy of the state and seeks to block him from traveling to certain countries or meeting heads of state. The Dalai Lama told us it doesn't bother him.
You must get a little agitated when a foreign leader won't meet with you because of China.
No. My main purpose is, you see, promotion of human value, or promotion of religious harmony.
He finds harmony through humor.
He's not listening.
Unless you use the stick,
Yes,
I will not listen.
but I thought you were non-violent.
For the Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu, joy and laughter go hand in hand. Their playful teasing runs throughout the hours of conversations from their work on the book.
How important is humor for you?
Oh, important. Whether God creates or by nature, we have the ability to smile. But I think a genuine smile really is bring closeness.
A smile can bring people together.
Yes.
As the Dalai Lama sees it, something as simple as a smile can change the world. And in a world marred by violence and rising nationalism, he says we must try to find commonality.
Too much sort of nationalism, we. And then the problem, including violence, war.
You think to solve the world's problems, we need to think beyond that which divides us, beyond religion, beyond national boundaries.
Yes, I feel.
And that from a spiritual leader. After the interview, we asked for a picture with the crew. He asked us to join hands and said finding solidarity, peace, and joy starts with engaging those right beside us.